With breaking news, the Israeli government has agreed to a 4-day pause in fighting with Hamas in a deal that will free dozens of hostages and allow humanitarian aid into Gaza.
And WGN Shannon Halligan has the very latest. Shannon.
Yeah, under this deal, Hamas has agreed to free at least 50 hostages it is holding in the Gaza Strip over a 4-day period. This is the first halt in fighting in a devastating war that has left more than 12,000 people dead. After weeks of negotiating with the help of the U.S. and Qatar, Israel's cabinet approved a temporary pause in fighting with the Hamas militant group. This would bring a temporary halt to the devastating war that has stretched on for over 6 weeks. In the deal, Hamas agreed to free 50 of the estimated 240 hostages over a 4-day period. Senior Hamas officials said the pause would allow humanitarian aid to be delivered. Earlier in the week, protesters blocked traffic in central Tel Aviv, calling on the Israeli government to negotiate a deal with Hamas to release hostages. Family members of hostages met with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other members of the Israeli war cabinet. They expressed frustration over the Israeli government's priorities.
When we're talking about people's lives, then we all feel, especially when we're talking about our families, that this should be the top priority. It doesn't mean that we should not care about taking down Hamas. Absolutely not. Nobody is claiming that. Nobody is saying that. But we definitely have a criticism on how this prioritization goes.
U.S. State Department leaders were optimistic about the deal prior to the Israeli cabinet vote, but it's still not immediately clear when the truce would go into effect.
Implementation and execution of an agreement, should one be reached, requires the cooperation of Hamas, a terrorist organization, so it's why we're always hesitant to say too much about what will happen before it has happened, but we are close to an agreement and hopeful one can be reached.
Israeli officials say that they will extend the lull by an additional day for every 10 hostages released. The government said that the first hostages to be released would be women and children. Netanyahu said Israel would resume its offensive, though, against Hamas after the deal expires. Live in the newsroom, Shannon Halligan, WGN News.
All right, Shannon, thanks.